and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and today is Wednesday. So what do we do on Wednesdays? We do live unboxings. So welcome Beach and Jade. So as you can see, we have lovely bubble wrap. I've opened up the box so as not to give any pertinent information of my location. But we got a Kickstarter in last week. During the horrific power outage last Friday, I ran around to go pick up packages because I had a whole bunch of stuff that was waiting for me to come in. I'm just going to move this back a little bit. Yeah, that's better. And so, yeah, that's essentially what we're going to do is we're going to open up what's in the box. We also have another Kickstarter coming in hopefully Friday. So I do know what this is, so we'll just get straight down to unboxing and seeing what we've got. Alright, I'm not pulling anything. Alright. More plastic to recycle. Ooh. So we've got Barbearian Battlegrounds. I believe this was the first one that came out, and Barbearian Battlegrounds Tales of Barbearia is the second one. This is done by a friend of mine. I actually got to do the live unboxing and review of the second game, and we also have the Candy Hoard expansion as well. So let's get these out of the box. Oh, this one's much chunkier than the first one. We're going to put the box over here for now. Find a spot for it in the background. There we go. Don't mind the doggos. So we're going to go ahead and open up the first one. So just to make sure, yeah, this one came out in 2018. And I believe this one was kickstarted in 2020. Yes, it was. And they play similar, but also differently. This one is ages 8 and up. This one is ages 10 and up. So we'll get right down to it and start opening up stuff. Sorry about that. My screen protector for my mic is having issues. Alright, let's get down to it. You guys can see this alright? Yeah, it's in the right spot. We're focused right. Let me just give this a quick fix here. Focus. Always fun to make sure we're focusing properly. There we go. That should be better. Yes, it is. Alright, let's get down to it. So this again is Barbearian Battlegrounds. Plays in about 20 minutes. Good for 2 to 4 players. And is ages 8 and up. I hope the music isn't too loud either. I'm trying some new stuff with the music volumes to see how it goes. So you've got the rule book. It's about a good, large page, double-sided. If you wanted to get technical, it's about 4 pages long. You've got some chunky dice in the box as well. Let's see. Do they roll nicely? Ooh, they do roll nicely. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got some little cards here. So these are upgrades. These are trials. So there's upgrade and trial cards. The artwork is also super adorable. It's almost hieroglyphic in bear terms. Whoop. The cards are trying to get away from me today. Let's see what else we've got. So again, we've got the upgrades. So these gives you additional powers. and probably help with defending your things. So that was those 2 cards in this bag. We've got some spare bags. We've got, I believe these are the screens. So each tribe, oops, okay, we'll take it one out at a time. Trying to pull them out all at the same time is problematic. So each screen, like each faction of bears, has their own little border, and you've got all the rest of the rules and steps inside. So they're very well done and very cute. The quality of the cardboard too is nice. Like, I'm not scared, excuse me, I'm not scared that it's suddenly gonna break, or because it's being folded a lot, it's gonna tear. There you go. Let's see what else we've got here. So these are the desert bears. There we go. So we'll put that back in its packaging. Let's see if I can get them all in one shot. Nope, we'll have to do it one at a time. That's a really odd bag. I wonder why they went with a bag instead of just saran wrap. Probably for purposes of, like, components, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, there is a little tear on one of them, but it's not too bad. Let's see. Alright, so that's all those components. Then we get the tribal boards. So placing your dice here will cause you to do certain actions during the game. And each faction has their own board. And then we get to the fun part of popping out all the thingies. Let's see what we got here. So this we don't need. We've got one. Oh. It seems, oh, okay, so it's folded out like that. So you got one board and a second board of all the good stuff. So we'll pop those out and add them in here. So I remember I played the first one, which is the one I'm currently opening up, and I really enjoyed it. But the second one, I guess, version of the game, you could say, brought a lot more mechanics and also like a quest feature to it, which was really nifty, that I really enjoyed. Alright, that's everything on that board. Let's see here. And we've got these here. Got some honeys. And some rooks, it looks like. We got a fireplace. I think this is the first player token, if I remember correctly. Let's see. And everything pops up really nicely. There isn't any issues with them popping out. There's no tearing so far. There we go. And you can easily just tear those apart too if you wanted to do them in 2 parts, to make it easier to get to your middle pieces. Sorry about the dogs barking. I'm pretty sure the mailman is just coming by. So that's all the components. I don't think this bag is going to fit all that, so we'll just leave it as is. But that is everything inside this box. So we've got nice chunky dice, we've got some cool cards, we've got the player boards. And we'll definitely be trying to play this at a more recent game night coming up. I actually have an extra game night this week I've been trying to do weekly game nights at my work, just because, you know, I have so many games. I want to get stuff moving for reviews and stuff like that. So I've taken upon myself to gather the crew and try and get stuff going. So this one again is Barbearian Battlegrounds. Very adorable. So let's go open up the chunkier box. Post the notifications. So this here is Barbearian Battlegrounds Tales of Barbearia. And it is quite, it's very heavy compared to the original one. So this one plays 2 to 6 players, so it plays an extra 2 players. Plays in 45 minutes, good for ages 10 and up. A cooperative hidden work replacement game using dice to outlet actions for 2 to 6 players. Competitive, sorry, not cooperative. I am misreading. Let's see here. There we go. Put this over here for the moment and pop open this box. Ugh. So we've got a thicker rule book for this one, with a lot of interesting components, how things work. Again, there's still an aspect of hidden and revealing each round like the previous game. But there's also this really nifty system for quests as well. So the rule book isn't that long. It's about, what, 19, 20 pages in total. Oh, and I'm in the credits, because I did help with the rule book and doing some demo informations and trying it out. So inside we have a board. So this is essentially the area you would purchase stuff, get additional hearts, get your extra stuff for cards over here. You've got the adventure board here. So it goes through 3 phases. You go through spring, summer, and fall. And then you also have your glory track. We've got more tokens to pop out. So this one has 1, 2, 3 boards, and definitely a lot more bags to put stuff in. Oh, you get a cute little first player token. It's really cute. See, the first player token, or the thing that tells you what time of the game it is. But it's super cute. Let's see here. We've got cards here. We've got player boards here. So these ones aren't as thick as the original board game. And they're kind of curving already, which worries me, but like there's definitely a curve in shipping. Maybe the box wasn't long enough, but you've got all the spaces for all your dice, for all the different factions. And then, do I want to keep that in this? I guess I can. I like the small details, like there's bears on the corners of the stuff here too. Alright. Pop that back in there. Let me just lower the volume a little bit. And we're going to skip the song. That's good. Alright. Let us continue. So we've also got the screens. Let me just... Sorry, I'm adjusting stuff as I go along. So we've got some... the screens here in a different packaging. So you've got the one for... I guess you could say the fire guys. And again, inside there's all the regulations and then a really cool like screen to protect what you're doing. You've got, they look like owl bears, but adorable. With their stuff as well. You've got the desert bears. Along with information. You get the forest bears. So the green village. I guess they're going to be called off of their, yeah, this is just the blue village, or the, I like to call them the snow bears. With more information there. And then we have the purple village, which is probably the one I play because I love purple. Alright, so that's all those, and they fit into a nice little bag as well. There we go. Then we have quite a lot of dice. Let's see how they roll. So you definitely have like your village dice and then their specialty dice. Ooh, they roll very nicely. Some of the dice do have, I'm not sure if they're defects or scratches, but definitely like some issues in production, but not anything that like would stop me from purchasing the game, just something to note. Alright, so we're going to put that back at the bottom, put these on the bottom. We're going to try and change up the positions. No, that's not going to do that. I'm going to put them, yeah, I still have to put them that way. And then we've got two piles of cards here. We've got the nifty Riptide, which is always a favorite of mine. So you get the Empowerment deck, the Mercenary deck, and the Fate deck. So depending, like you would need 2 rocks or a heart to be able to pull this card. And we can give you an example of how the cards look here. So there are repeat cards, but oh, very cute looking. So cute. So that's one set. We can give you a look at the Mercenary deck. So you've got a bunch of different characters that you could hire on to help you out, to try and defend your village or steal from your opponents. Honey! And then you have the Fate deck. And with the Fate deck, you've got different things. I also love the bear puns in this game. There are so many bear puns. I think there's tiny bags for this, so I will definitely go and pop that in here. So those were the 3 decks that you can purchase from that are on your stuff you can do. And then we have the Adventure deck. So this is definitely a new part of the game that wasn't in the previous game, where you can essentially get these adventures to try and get additional items or get the effects. The artwork is really well done. It's super cute. There's reference numbers too for the cards if there's anything you need to look into, like for Q&A purposes or also for printing purposes. But I think that's a really good idea to have some kind of numeration to your cards. And we'll keep that in that little sleeve. There we go. And then we still have all the stuff to pop out. So we do have quite a lot of plastic here for probably separating all of this here. So I'll pop the things over here. And they pop out really nicely too. No complaints there. You even get the game company logo as one of the tokens. Oh, they're so cute. I think each clan has like victory tokens and stuff like that too. So let's pop out all these. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. It's halfway through the week for most people. For me, it's actually my Thursday instead of my, in my schedule. Ooh. This has a double poke. So there's one part, this is what will probably go over the season section. We got some more of these guys. Pop them all out. There we go. All right, and that's board number 1 completely done. And then we've got 2 more boards to pop out. Let's see. I'm going to change these containers around just so I can give you guys a better view. So there's definitely stuff for each clan. Oh, there's another one of these. Oh, okay, this is the token for the summer. The other one was for spring, most likely. Pop out these guys. And I'll sort them all afterwards as well. So one of the other things that's interesting is due to the fact that we're starting to come out of more of a harsher part of the pandemic, I should be able to start demoing games again, which I'm super excited about. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Probably one of the games I will be demoing is Chronicles of Crime, because I still need to do a little bit more demoing on that. There we go. That's this thing here. So stay tuned for updates about where you could find us locally. Because we will be hopefully doing lots of more fun stuff in the near future. Because again, we miss doing demoing and events and stuff like that. So we've got the... Ah, there's the first player token. It's the honeycomb. There we go. And we get another one of those tracker thingies, which this one's spring, so the last one was autumn. Let's see here. Again, very simple to pop out. No issues with that. There's no tearing from the boards, so that's really great. Ta-da! So that's all done. So, front and back, all done. So we have quite a lot of tokens compared to the first game. So I think I'll start off by grabbing the ones for each faction. And just quickly putting those in bags. I hope you're also enjoying the music. It's from a particular website. You can see the links in the chat as they pop up. This might be a shorter stream just because I do have some other things to do today, because I'm trying to sort out some issues I'm having earlier this week with my computer. Nothing major, just trying to get things set up properly. So that's another type of token. Get these ones. We should have enough of those for each faction, I believe. Yellow ones I didn't make a bag for yet. And then, whoop, no, don't fall. The bigger ones I'll use for like the tokens that we'll use for buying. I'll just put all of those in the same place. It makes it easier. So anything that would have been placed on the board to purchase, I'll add to this bag. Again, you can sort however you like. I just tend to like sorting it by where it would go. And a lot of board games do a really good job setting up their stuff. The question is once it's unpackaged, is it sustainable? Because I have quite a few games that I've had to like redo the packaging for things because like they didn't think beforehand of like sleeving cards or stuff like that. And that's definitely something a lot of people should be thinking about when they're building their stuff. All right, I think I got all of them. No more big squares. No. So we've got all the big squares in that bag. Let's see. So this one I already started. A bag for them. There we go. Plus all the little honey ones. Yellow. Yellow. Don't think that's yellow. Let's see. Oh, one more of the squares. Grab all the yellow ones. That's orange. I think I've got all the orange. All the yellow, I mean. Orange ones. That's red. Red. So I think I'm missing, what, 3 more? Because there's 6 characters. So we'll start with green. Let's do this. Come on, all the greens. And that's a season token. Another one of the big ones. Did I get all the green? No, there's another green season token. All right. Don't think there's any more small bags, so we're gonna have to use a big bag. Oh, I could do that too. Do I do that? No. I could put the player board in one of the bigger bags just to store all of the components for a person in a bag. That might actually be more beneficial. I think I might do that. Just for spacing inside the box as well. Another one of those. Points. Let's see, is there any more purple? There's another green. And then we'll get the blue suns. And all the other tiny tokens we'll just throw in to one section because they're all part of, well, that's the green one. That's just a normal token. I will say that the red and orange are way too similar in color. I would have gone for like a brighter red just for contrast purposes. And also for people who are colorblind. That's another one of those ones. I think I got all the blue. So we're going to open up another bag. Oops, so many bags. For all the rest of the tokens, because that should be everything else at this point. All the honeys and hearts, and I believe it's stone. Material cards. Materials. Huh. There's a default in the bag. Interesting. There we go. First player token we'll put over here for now. There we go. We're getting there, guys. We're almost done with this one. And then we have the last mini expansion to open up. And that will be it for the stream today. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Barbarians. Tales of Barbearia. Again, I love all the bear puns in this game. Even in the rulebook, there was a lot of fun bear puns. Okay, so that's all those tokens. So that should be good. We were going to go see... Do we have enough bags? 1, 2... 1, 2... we don't. Bummer. So, will these... No. So it looks like I will just keep the bags the way they are because it doesn't look like I have enough for all of the things we need. So that's yellow. Orange. There we go. Green. Red. I feel we could have used more of the small bags, but again, the big bags will do in a pinch. Purple. They just take a little bit more space. There we go, and then blue. We'll see, I might remove the insert as well, just to make more room for things. Because I think if I do that, the problem with the folding of the boards wouldn't be such a big thing. These guys I'm going to put in with the tokens here because these have to be separated anyways. And we'll keep the little tokens for the company too. So that's everything in this box. So we're not going to close it up right now. We're going to open up the Candy Hoard expansion. Foul pollution blights the beautiful land of Barbearia. Impossible, sticky, and unnatural sweet. This darkness corrupts anything it shuts. Bears who give in to temptation and taste this irresistible, delicious slime are transformed into ravenous beasts. The Candy Hoard expansion adds 2 new features to Tales of Barbearia play. The Hoard, a rampaging bears who have become mutated by the darkest magic in the known universe, Candy. The mindless monstrosities are invading the realm of Barbearia, governed only by their insatiable cravings, and hero cards. Heroes' new allies you can recruit for battle as grisly veterans of tussle and adventure. These heroic bears are even more powerful than your average barbarian. So we're going to open this up and see what's in here. So we've got rule book. We got some more dice. We've got some more cards. And that's it. So you've got a little mini rule book that opens up to tell you the stuff you need to know. You've got little hearts to pop out. Which are really easy to pop out. So essentially the candy hoard turns into the Barbearian deck. So, oh my. So they do have hearts, and you need to beat them up pretty fast if you want to make sure that you don't take their bad stuff. Love the artwork. It's super adorable. Some of them are really strong too. So that's the one set of cards from that. And then we also have the hero cards, which these are your stronger than average barbarians. Oh, they're so cute looking. That's adorable. The Rock Twins. So those are the heroes that join the fight, and they have their own, I think they have their own attack dice there too. So I will keep, I think I'll just add it to the base game, since I do still have some plastic, so that everything's still in the same bag. I might not necessarily use it every time I play Tales of Barbearia, just because new players and stuff like that. So, cards for this as well, and the dice. So that all wraps up really nice into one of the spare bags. Now, the question is, does it all fit back into the box? I don't think it will. I think we will have problems. So right off the bat, I'm going to just remove the insert because it's going to be a problem. It's a cute little honeycomb insert, but with the amount of space we have, the amount of content we have, I think it's going to be better if we do it this way. So let's start off by inserting the boards. And then these guys. And also these. We'll try and put these underneath these so they stop curving. And then we'll add that there. And then we gotta add all the components back in. Again, could have used a little bit more of the smaller bags just to help out with placement and stuff. Because I find the smaller bags would have been a little bit more beneficial. But does everything fit back into the box? Yes, if you take the insert out. It's still a fairly chunky game. So, and this was a Kickstarter. Let's see, does everything fit? It does. Everything does fit back into the box. You just might need to remove the inserts. So, that's everything on today's episode. So, we went ahead and opened up Tales of Barbearia. Well, Barbearian Battlegrounds, which was the original game. Then Barberia Battlegrounds, Tales of Barbearia, and also the Candy Hoard expansion. So I hope you guys had a great time hanging out with us this morning, and you will enjoy more of our content coming up. Whoops. We will be having updates on what's going on for events and stuff with the channel. We might be doing some live streams on location as well. It really depends on how things are going, but we will keep you updated. We might even do a super secret Kickstarter reveal on Friday if it comes in on time and doesn't get lost in the mail, because there are known to be delays at this point, just because of how things are going right now. So thank you all so much, and we'll catch you next time at the table. Bye, all. We're going to have fun raiding someone as well, so if you want to stick around, we're going to hop over to someone else's channel. Bye, all.